Another first time for us. It was our first time flying JAL, Japan Airlines. And we're flying business class, I believe 6-ish hours to Bangkok from Tokyo. So let's review it. Hello, hello. We are Trisha
and Gabriel
from different sides of the world but brought together by nursing school. After a couple years of travel nursing, we are taking a break to just travel.
We are going around the world in 100 days, but probably more, and hoping to see a few friends along the way.
So follow along with us as we simply live our lives in many cities across the globe. I still LOL. Okay. I see you, Mr. Gabriel. Going up right away. Oh, nice. For how long all the trains took to get here, getting through immigration and security breeze. Any preconceived notions about JL?
I think the service is really good.
And the food?
Should be excellent.
Should be excellent. I don't take excellent lightly, so. It was the best food I've had while traveling the skies of the world. I don't know about you. We thought the boarding time, she said 6 o'clock, but like the flight leaves at 6:20, so there's no way. But look, there apparently is a way. We're gonna board the plane and take off within 20 minutes. No kidding, we are actually pulling away 3 minutes early.
Amazing.
They boarded this thing in 17 minutes. Rudest thing ever. Gabriel was boarding group 1 and I'm boarding group 2. And he thinks that I'm now not special. Joke's on him because I just followed along with him and they didn't say anything. We just boarded our JL business class flight, so we're going to do a little seat review. First of all, there's the seat. The configuration is 222, so Gabriel will have to ask me if he wants to leave, and I'll politely say no. So you've got your TV here. You do have, this is basically what you got for storage, okay? There is not a lot of storage. You do have storage here, but it is for literature storage only. I put the things that came in our seat here, and my laptop is kind of squished in here, but there's a divider, so there's really not room to put much. Do you leave waters for you? Oh, sure, yeah. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you very much.
Wow, we just got sweaters. Say in-flight use only, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to take this out with me. Really soft. So tray table is in here. It's gonna pop up somehow, but you got a reading light, a place for your headphones. You do have your headphones in your seat. Ah, yes, of course. Your handy dandy remote, so you don't have to reach. It does have a pillow. It's very like felt-like. Slippers down here. I should probably put those on immediately. What else came in your seat was the blanket down there. We had an eye mask here, and this might be our amenity kit. Let's see what we got in this suspected amenity kit. Eye mask and moisture mask. We want you to be very masked. Toothbrush and toothpaste. This probably is the amenity kit. Eye mask, like a sleeping eye mask. Earplugs. That's it. There's nothing else. Comes in this pouch. Oh, coat hook. Oh, yes. This is what I'll do. Let's hope they bring us some champagne now.
So they have all the chefs from the flights from Japan. Then they have like drink advisors, people that advise them about the drinks. So full bar, apparently. They have a bunch of non-alcoholic drinks, coffee.
There's a whole Japanese cuisine side and then an international side. So obviously we're doing Japan.
I think we got sake. We'll have Trisha try it and see.
So this just came out. It is a whole array of seasonal delicacies, she said. So we have this little thing to hold our chopsticks, you know? We have chopsticks. And when you're, oh, it's so cute. Everything's in this big box. I don't remember what everything is, but it all looks delicious. And I can't possibly just try it all, otherwise this video would be an hour long. But it looks amazing, like we are at a very fancy restaurant. Apparently that was just the appetizer, so now the main meal is coming. So she told us to keep our stuff, but she also told us this little chopstick holder, the crane, is the symbol for Japan Airlines. Everything, whatever it was, delicious. Now we have the main course. So we've got salmon with salt, curry, Wagyu beef, miso soup, vegetables. I don't know what is in this. One second. Oh, it's the steamed rice. This is steamed rice. I mean, like, look at this spread, though. And she just gave me more sake, so it's a good day. Wait. I should try this. It falls apart in your mouth. It's like the most tender beef. It's almost ridiculous. Got a matcha pudding with Japanese tea. There's kind of some turbulence. So I'm like, please don't spill on me. Oh, that is nice. And there's matcha pudding. So good. I was under the impression that I didn't even like matcha. This is delicious. Gabriel just got matcha pudding and ice cream. The tea is just like soft. And can I just say though, the meal, I was dancing, and not all food makes me dance. So this is good. This is good, right? Our flight got delayed by like, I don't know, it's like 1:30 now. Some strong headwinds. It's a bit of turbulence, but we're in Bangkok. Hello, we are back again with another flight review, and I really think this one's gonna be fun because it's an airline that we have never, ever experienced before. So it is our true first time impressions, okay? We flew JAL, Japan Airlines, business class from Tokyo, Japan to Bangkok. We flew for a total of about 6 to 7 hours. It was quite an experience. So, should we just get into rating it?
Let's do it.
Let's get into rating it. We'll just do a quick overview if you haven't watched our flight reviews before. We rate 5 things: the airport, the seat in the airplane, the food, amenities, and value for money. We take all of that and give it a star out of 5, okay?
Okay.
And we're scoring things out of 10, okay? So we're scoring each thing out of 10. Overall, it gets out of 5 stars.
All right, let's do it.
So we're starting with the airport.
Platinum Narita International, but we got there via the train. We came all the way from Kyoto.
Do you know though that the airports in Tokyo are not in Tokyo?
Right.
It is an adventure.
I think Narita is 2 hours by driving almost from Tokyo. Maybe Hinata is a little bit closer.
And they've got trains and all that.
Right.
It's
so
not.
You're not there. So we took the train out there. It was a pretty seamless experience, I guess. There are signs everywhere that tell you where to go. Then when we got to the airport, on checking in, there is a business check-in, dedicated business check-in, but they also have a first check-in. And first is also reserved for One World Emerald members, which I am, because I have American Airlines Platinum Pro status. Anyways, but when we got there, for whatever reason, the business check-in was packed. There were more people than you would expect to see.
There was more people in the business check-in than the economy check-in.
So we opted for the first check-in. And how you know it's a first class check-in is when they have seats. So anyways, it took us 2 seconds. And before we know it, we're through security.
And on to, we did some airport
Lounge hopping. Yes, check out the video. I don't know if it's coming before or after that. We got to check out JAL first class lounge and also the Cathay Pacific lounge, which were kind of cool. Overall, I'll say our airport experience, checking in, and then the lounge experience, I gotta give it a 9.5.
I was gonna say a 9.
Okay.
Probably a little bit of room for improvement, but
I don't know what that room is.
Everything's on time and smooth and clean and beautiful and sparkly.
Yes.
Is it not a 10?
I'll give it a 9.
Now we talk about the seat on the airplane.
It was one of their Boeing 777s, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's an angled flat seat.
The thing about this though, it may not be lie flat. It may be angled seat, like line, but they told us ahead of time.
Right, you could see that it was
calling out somebody else who didn't tell us ahead of time.
It starts with an E, ends with an N, Ethiopian.
Coming into it, you know, I feel like that just makes you feel so much better, rather than you coming there and being like, ugh. That being said, the angled seating is a little weird. It's almost like you're standing up while sleeping because it's quite an angle.
And then there's a ledge at the end to kind of hold your feet in. So it's kind of like
you feel like you're standing against a leaning wall.
But
like, huh?
Also, it feels like they were almost there. They could have
So close.
just make it lie flat.
There's enough room.
Yeah, you feel there's enough room in the well, but it's just a design flaw. Also, we should mention that this is one of the seating arrangements where
it's 2-2-2.
Where if you had to go pee and you were
By
at the
window,
window, you had to ask your neighbor for permission, which could be an issue.
It's a kind of a design flaw.
It's a design flaw, I would say. Or it was just how planes were designed when that plane was made, you know. I would give it a 6 out of 10 because of those two issues.
Yeah. I will say on top of that 6, there's not a lot of storage. There's really just one cubby. A lot of times there's like little hidden things, and I mean, at least that we found, there was not a lot.
And I feel like you wasted a huge space there with just like magazines for like...
They did give us a lot of magazines.
I don't know, maybe...
And it said magazine material only.
Yeah, do not replace... I don't know who reads magazines these days, but alright, that's it, yeah.
The food on this flight, let me just start off by saying, this was the best food I have eaten in the air.
They had a very good option spread on their menu, but we opted for the Japanese like supper option.
I can't even tell you what all we ate.
I'm not going
there was
to
so many
pretend
options.
like I know all we ate, but it
So
was
good.
it was delicious. And to top it off, we had some Haagen-Dazs ice cream that was delicious. I had 3 of them. I had 2 of my own and then 1 of Trisha's.
I was asleep.
She was asleep and they're like, does she want ice cream? I was like, yeah, she does. So
no, you woke me up and said, say you want ice cream.
And
then I was like, huh?
And then they kept the sakes flowing.
They kept the sake going. They had drink advisors. They had advisors for each kind of drink. They had a sake advisor, a wine advisor, a like liquor, whiskey advisor. We never saw these people, but we did ask to see them.
No, they're not on the plane. But it was a fantastic experience food-wise.
Appetizers came, you thought it was the main meal, and then the main meal came and you're like, wow.
Yes. I would give this a 10 out of 10.
It's a 10. If I said it's the best that I've had in the sky, what?
There's nothing I feel like that can be improved. You've achieved the JAL.
We don't do 10s. We haven't. Is this the first one?
It's our first 10 out of 10.
Ooh. Wow, today. Number 4 thing is the amenities. The Amenity Kit was more of an amenity pouch. This did also come along though with a face mask and like facial masks like on the side, which was kind of interesting. And they did give us not pajamas, but they gave us cardigans.
Yes, because I think the word on the street is that the cabin sometimes runs cold. And I don't know if they have like fine control over it, so just give us like cardigans, which was kind of nice.
At first I was like, this is so interesting, but by the end I put it on and I was like, this is what I wanted and what I needed.
What you needed in life.
Yeah. And their slippers, I will say, actually impressed me.
Oh, how?
I don't know. I put them on and I was like, these are the most comfortable slippers I've had on a plane. I don't know.
Okay.
The Amenity Kit was not very amenity-kitting.
Yes, it was like a, I wish I could find it. Just like
I have it.
Just like a string bag with like...
Pause.
I don't know where she went because we already have this in the video and she spent time explaining it. Okay, alright, there it is.
It's a pouch.
It's a pouch. Because of the cardigan they gave us, that was very soft and
a
comfy,
boost.
but we couldn't take it out, of course.
Yeah, it did say don't take this with
out.
you. Which I kind of wanted it.
I would give it 7.
I was gonna say a 7.
Yeah, 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Up next is value for money. I had been watching these flights for a while and I saw one-way business class JAL selling for about $800-900 American dollars one way from Narita to Bangkok. The way I usually like think of pricing is probably around $150 to $200, more like $150 to $100 per hour of travel. That's probably like decent pricing. I would say this kind of falls into decent pricing. So I would say good value for money, but even better value if you use points and miles. We use 37,500 miles per person to book it, and then $80 taxes to book it one way, which is fantastic value for a 7-hour flight. So I would say value for money, give it a 7 out of 10. Good value.
Okay, drum roll. We gave JAL business class a 3.9 out of 5. Now, I feel almost like this is unfair. I actually checked the math twice because I was like, no way. But it is largely from the angled seating.
Right.
Which we did know, but not something we can completely fault them for. It's just
what it is.
When you're flying in the sky in business class over 4 hours, you kind of want to lie flat.
It's hard to say JAL needs to do anything better because they do everything real well. Eventually, that angle seat has to go. Maybe some people like it, but that's kind of
nobody would say I'd rather sleep angled than flat.
And nobody would say I'd rather sit in economy than angled. So, second is the amenity kit. I know what's going on there, but there has to be an amenity kit for people paying $600, $700, $800, $900.
But thank you for the cardigan.
Yes.
But could we like take it like?
Yeah.
You know, Qatar gives us pajamas.
Right.
We get a key.
It has to be something
I want
else.
a key.
I don't know, maybe it's just that route we flew. I know they fly from DFW and everybody loves those flights. So hopefully we get to listen and review it.
Well, yeah, let's do it again. But the food,
10 out of 10.
Thank you for
10 out of 10, yes. I appreciate it.
So like, subscribe, follow along. There'll be more flight reviews, more travel, more whatever I guess comes our way. So thanks for watching.
Arigato.
That was cute. The food? The food?
Same direction, how rude.
I don't think you're filming me. Okay.
White wine, sake, soju.
You're gonna be so tipsy. Can you read that?
No. Oh, different languages. Oh. Maybe that's Delta.
That was not take that Delta. I don't know how that turns on. Do you think we get to keep it? I kind of want to keep it. It's so cute. Look, just a little chopstick holder. So much green stuff going on here. Because he double dipped a little bit with the flight attendants.
I keep going like this and like shaking this stuff.
The long way we've come from Ethiopian Airlines. I'll stop. Last one.